Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. We are here today at Ananda Grounds, Rajagiriya, where Ananda College hosts St. Thomas College for this all-important fixture. Ananda College, fresh off last week, a victory, and St. Thomas would look to change after what happened last week. We're here for a thrilling encounter at Rajagiriya. What an exciting day. Not the best conditions for rugby, but nonetheless. Here's the points table. The plate segment, St. Joseph sits on top with 3 games and 3 wins and 3 bonus points as well. So they're comfortably on top. And by the tail is Thurston College, where they played 2 games and 2 wins with 1 bonus point. And at third we have Sri Sumangal College Kandy with 2 games and 1 win and still yet a bonus point. And we have today's competitors, Ananda College and St. Thomas College, where Ananda College has 1 win and St. Thomas's are still looking for that first win in the play segment, alongside St. Anthony's College, who's not registered their first win after 3 games. Joining me at the box is Romario. Welcome, Romario.
Thank you, Hardy. Yes, not so a good evening for rugby, but nevertheless we go on as we have a look at the St. Thomas's team sheet.
So we have the front row, Vishwa Aryavansan, Nathan Reginald and Vishwa Akas for the front row, Shayan Nawaz and Jihan Manigasuriya for the lock forward combination, and the forward last three, Rashan Fernando, Idunet Bandara and Mikhail Karunaratna, the skipper. So the 9-10 combination, we have Archer Mendes and Mayank Dias, who stepped in for a new role. Rehan Varnasuriya, who has been excellent at that wing 3 position, alongside Chanut Heliagod and Zaidan Akbar, the centre combination. Sabrin Isran as the wing 3 and 15, Roju Karavita. For the replacements, we have Jayasena, Mugandan, Vijay Singha, Piratna, Albert, Imran, Disimon, Aluvihara, George and Bulat Singhal, who sits this game in the bench today. And that's the St. Thomas College team card for today. Next up, we'll have the Ananda College team card, the hosts.
Yes, we have Hansira, Nelula and Ashira in the front rows, with Nipun and Netsara in the second row, with Sirivardhana, Vanasingha and Vimala Surya rounding off the forwards for Ananda College. At 9 we have Chatura partnering up with Rehan in the halfbacks, while we have Netula and Petit in the centres, with Disanayaka, Senut and Dinet Chamudida, the mercurial skipper, rounding off the run-on 15 for Ananda College. And I'm sure there'll be no doubt to look into push this St. Peter's College to the brink, and even hopefully they will be able to, St. Thomas's College, beg your pardon, and they will be able to not push them towards getting a result in favour of the home team, because right now the points table looks quite bleak for both sides.
Yes, Romario, it's so much of changes for St. Thomas College today. We'll see how will that prove them decisive here. Not the best of conditions for the rugby today, as the grounds are in very, very slippery conditions. Here are the highlights for last week. We have DSNI College getting their win over Prince of Wales after a hard and fought victory, and here Thurston College with a win, with a conversion. And here's Trinity College absolutely hammering Wesley College for their first win of the cup segment. And Zahira College with a very unexpected victory, and they sit on top, second place, right behind Trinity. And here Ananda College registering a comfortable win against Sumangal College. And Royal College beating Isipatana beating Royal rather. And here St. Joseph's comfortably beating St. Thomas's in that all-important trophy game, where St. Thomas's would look to change what happened last week this week, and here Kingswood getting a hard and fought win against Mahanama, though the scoreline looks very different.
Indeed, I think there were some unexpected victories last weekend, and this week kicked off yesterday as St. Joseph's took on St. Anthony's. But in last week, Science also managed to get a win over Lumbini College at Havelock Park, and I'm sure they'll be quite pleased to get off the mark as well. But now we shift our attention here to the Ananda grounds at Rajagiriya. It's St. Thomas's College, the visitors, set to take on Ananda, the hosts, and no doubt this will be quite a competitive game, as St. Thomas's, well, they are sitting at the bottom of the table and will no doubt be looking to get off the mark, because it has not been the best of season for them, a topsy-turvy season, and they unfortunately fell into this plate segment during the last weekend of the first round, and now they have to get their game back together.
A big game for St. Thomas College. They have to prove what they've missed on. They have to show the spectators what they've missed on, because they were quite the team for the cup segment, but unfortunately there's been worse teams and good teams in the plate segment and the bowl segment as well. So a big game to watch out, where we see Anand College early to start kick-off proceedings.
Viranga will be the man in charge in the centre, and he will no doubt have quite a task at hand, as by the looks of it will be Ananda of first lease off the ball, Hardy.
Pedro Mario, skipper, barking orders to his teammates. And there we go, sloppy start, and Ananda with the ball early on. And that's the first knock on of the game.
Well, I'm sure there will be quite a few of those during this evening's game, as you can see how muddy and soggy the outfield is. The ball did not bounce up for the kickoff as well, but also a bit of a concern inside for Vanika Surya, who got up quite slowly, gingerly after going for that restart collection. Now kick let bounce by Dinet Chamudida, and his return kick a bit deep, but mark not called by Mayanka Das, as he puts a boot to ball, and the first line out of the game in favour of Ananda College.
Tomorrow, that was a brilliant touch finder by Mayanka, way deep in their own half. He puts it almost to the 50-meter mark, just 3 or 4 meters away from the 50-meter mark. Nonetheless, here's the first line out in favour of Ananda College. Brilliantly collected line out. St. Thomas does equally well. Chatura feeding. Anand playing a bit of risky rugby with long passes.
Blue back.
And that's a blocked. St. Thomas's look very uncertain with the ball. They're not very comfortable yet, despite these conditions. Seems to be a small injury concern. Hope there's nothing serious. Here's Mayanka Das taking his own time. And that was a brilliant charge. Excellently done by the Anandans. Dinet Chamudita back on his feet. One last check before he's ready to play. Skipper doing brilliant there, forcing that pressure for Mayank Dias.
Bit too casual there by Mayank Das when he went to clear his lines, and hence got charged down. Dineth Chamudita being tested on field, and they'll be hoping, the Ananda faithful will be hoping that he passes, and thankfully for the fans, he does, as play is about to resume with a 22-meter restart by the looks of it.
Saidan Akbar to make the goal line dropout. Pardon me, 22-meter dropout rather.
It'll be a bit of a dummy, as he caught the referee also off guard, did the St. Thomas's players, Zaidan Akbar and Mayank Das, as play will resume with a scrum in favour of
St. Thomas's College.
Oh well, in fact, by the looks of it, I think they are going to retake that 22-meter restart.
Behind the ball.
Mayank Das, this time straight away, nothing too fancy, puts it in deep, as the ball has been collected by the Ananda College players and have set it up. Call comes for use it, as the forwards pick and go. Ananda College playing in the centre field of the ground, and they will be hoping to use their 3/4 a bit more, because just playing in the wrong parts of the field with their big forwards. Some good defense coming in as well, Hardy.
Indeed, Mario. It will be a long day for the forwards of both teams. They'll have to do a lot of scrums, and that's a beautiful play. Here's the skipper. Couldn't just hold on to the ball. Forces a knock forward. Should have kept the ball there. Very, very unfortunate for Anand. They had the momentum on their sides. They should have used it really well.
Well, I'm sure this will be quite a long day for both teams, because these conditions aren't the best, and we are about 3 scrums already into the game.
It will be a long day for our viewers as well, Romario. Scrum down in favour of St. Thomas College.
Again scrum.
Mendes
Crouch.
to feed in the scrum for St. Thomas's.
Bind. Set.
What will St. Thomas's do here? They have to clear off lines. Play deep in Ananda's territory. Saidan Akbar puts it high into space, and that's a brilliant kick. Brilliant kick there by Saidan Akbar. Just missing the 22 line, and now pressure is on Ananda. Saidan Akbar sees the space and puts the kick brilliantly into space. The bounce, however, was not in his favour today. Here's Ananda with the line out now. Nenula Lomit to throw in. Well collected there by Ananda. They form the maul. St. Thomas's equally up to the task, and that's brilliantly defended by St. Thomas's.
Stay back.
Ananda playing their forwards again, and now uses the boot of Dineth Chamudita. Karavita in that instance should have cleared things out. It's always best to play in the opposition's half when it's rainy, especially. You have to always play a kicking game in order to put that pressure to the fullbacks.
Certainly so. Unfortunately, they did not go to opt to pass the ball either with the Tomians. And now the Ananda College winger Hinduvara sets things up. Here goes the big man, the centre, taking the ball up into contact. Well, the offload has been made. Good tackle coming in by the Tomians. And unfortunately for the ball carrier there, just lost possession of it while he was on the floor. And you can see the conditions. Well, everyone is just bathed in mud here. And boy oh boy, it's entertaining to watch from one side, but you would not be you would not want to be playing in these sort of conditions, Adi.
Definitely, Mario. These muddy conditions are making players miss tackles and drop balls. Here you go. Brilliant run there by Januga. And gets the beautiful offload to Chatur as well. Unfortunately here, Ananda. And there you go. That's the knock on. Ananda needs to be patient. Should have been patient there. And that was definitely opportunity squandered.
Certainly a chance goes begging, but now St. Thomas's will no doubt look to clear their lines here.
They have to, Romario.
My, playing with fire are the Tomians. And have they gotten out of jail? By the looks of it, they have been held up. And it is a 5-meter scrum in favour of Ananda.
You have to ask Romario what were they doing in that instance. It was basic rugby knowledge. Basic rugby, Romario. You have to clear it off. And now Ananda with probably the best chance of the day. Not much of a crowd today due to these rainy conditions, but nonetheless fans have turned out and the sound is vigilant. Here's a replay of that. Tomians don't look like they have the best body language today.
The fourth Kawani scrum this evening, but I'm sure we will be having plenty more of them. And this is prime attacking position for Ananda College as they feed the scrum. Does the number 9 now to the line they go. Massive hit coming in by the St. Thomas's little number 9 Mendes. Still position with Ananda College as they opt to go with their big forwards. Marching their way through. Equally well defended by the Tomians. Now Ananda still continuing to use their forwards. There's that big centre taking the ball into contact. Januga. Ball squirts out. Here's an opportunity, and will this be the first Amana Bank try? Yes, it will. In the corner goes the winger Senut by the looks of it as he adds the finishing touch. The Tomian defense got sucked in, and Ananda College did extremely well to work their hands and dive in that far corner, Abdul.
Romario, you have to say brilliant hands there by the Ananda line. Despite these wet conditions, look at that catch. Ball did not come where he expected, but nonetheless he makes a brilliant catch and he scores in the corner. And that's the first Amana Bank try for Ananda and the first Amana Bank try of the game today. Here's the skipper, Chamudita by the looks of it. A very difficult angle. Fortunately,
does not get the purchase he was hoping for as the conversion goes astray, but Ananda College with that early Amana Bank try, and they go into the lead as we have a look at that replay again.
Look at that brilliant take there by Senut. You have to applaud him for that. The ball is also quite heavy for the kickers. It's going to be a very, very hard day for the kickers and the throwers as well. Here's Aidan Akbar to restart proceedings. Once again, St. Thomas with that cheeky little move. Catches us off guard as well. And that's a brilliant touch finder there. Excellent touch finder there by Ananda. These players have studied their ground really well and they're taking maximum advantage of it.
They certainly have. It's their home conditions, and why not? They have done all their homework well. St. Thomas's, on the other hand, will have quite the task up against them. Nathan finds his target at the front. Mendes gives it out to their big number 8, Mikhail. Unfortunately, he loses possession. Playing with an advantage for the home team. Well, in fact, there does not seem to be any advantage, as the Ananda arriving players have been penalized for incorrect entry.
Mario, I certainly thought there was an advantage there, but referee has other ideas.
Certainly so. Now Mankadas puts boot to ball and takes St. Thomas's into the 22 meters of their opponents for the first time in this game, Abdul, as they will be no doubt hoping to return with some points.
Took them 15 minutes, Romario. They have to make this count. Fourth directional line out, and this time it's in favor of St. Thomas College. They have to make this count, Romario. And job 1 is done really well. And now they start driving. Once is the call. It's a big man. Breaks. Still going, Mikhail Karunaratne. And now St. Thomas's, they have to be patient here. They cannot afford to lose the ball. Now Mendes feeds it out. Ananda's brilliance up to the task. Ananda's defense up to the task. St. Thomas losing the ball inside, but backwards says the referee. Mario, I think St. Thomas are a bit in a rush, but taken quickly. He's a big man, Mikhail Karunaratne. Brilliantly defended there by Chatura. Here's St. Thomas moving slowly, inch by inch. Going sideways rather. Now uses his center. Inches away. And it's come off, and that's a try for St. Thomas's. Right under the sticks. Try, Mendes. That was coming for a long time, Romario. They have been there for a long time, and now they have equalized here. And with extras to come, how can this turn the game for St. Thomas?
Archer Mendes spotting the little gap and sniping through for that Amana Bank try, as he draws the visitors level. And now with that conversion, it's 7 points to 5 in favor of St. Thomas's College, and they will be quite pleased to be on the board, to get on the board. Took them about 17 minutes, but have got their first Amana Bank try and managed to convert it as well. The guard dogs just letting their guard down there near that ruck, and they had to pay the price, did the Ananda College defenders.
Momentum shifting here. Now, St. Thomas's would definitely boost their confidence here. What will Ananda do? How will Ananda fight back? And how will St. Thomas's hold it? And what will St. Thomas's do? Once again, sloppy kick. Not the best of collections, but lands in Pereira's hands. Here's Nawaz.
Hands in the ruck, says the referee. As, this time around as well, the penalty goes in favour of St. Thomas's College.
Chance for St. Thomas to get out of jail.
Mankadais, his clearance just does not find touch, and the mark was called, and Dinet Chamdida takes a quick tap. Now the Ananda College attackers inside their own half. That was Ashara.
Stop.
Clearance kick. Unable to go out on the full, so he has to keep it in the field of play. Mankadais receives from Archer. Now through the hands they go. Here's St. Thomas's College through their centre, taking the ball into contact. Yes, he does. Zaidan Akbar by the looks of it. Now the forwards getting into the thick of the action for St. Thomas's. Mikhail takes the ball into contact, setting it up, keeping it with their forwards. This time around it's Pereira. Takes about 2 defenders to bring him down. Good no-look pass coming in there by Dias. Now the fullback step in, beating a couple of would-be defenders, but unfortunately isolated was Karavita on that occasion, as the Ananda defenders get there in time, and once he was isolated on the floor, was always losing out on that occasion.
Mario, the ball was stolen by a wing 3. That's quite shocking to see. Backs don't normally get their heads inside rucks, but this time Induvara had different ideas, and then Chamudita puts a brilliant kick into the 50-meter mark. And now Ananda with a chance to attack.
Great clearance kick there, but here you see Karavita put a bit of a goose step, beat a couple of defenders, but unfortunately was isolated, and the defender did well from Ananda. Now beating a couple of would-be defenders is the Ananda College 3-quarter. Takes it up into contact. Now the big forwards setting up for Ananda College, trying to barge their way through, but some good hands shown as well, Abdul Hadi.
Indeed, these boys have trained really well. Despite these conditions, their hands have been quite excellent. Ananda have been gaining, have been moving forward. In every carry, they've moved at least 2 meters in forward. And now, by the looks of it, 3 points. Yes, and that's shot at goal opportunity for Ananda to increase their tally, increase their lead, get the lead rather. Then Chamu, the skipper, would want to get this one right to bring in some confidence for the Ananda camp. Here's Janet Chamudita. Brilliant strike and nails this one, Janet Chamudita. 8 points to 7. Ananda back in the lead.
Alumex penalty pierces the post. This time by Dinet Chamudita. as he puts the hosts back in front by a solitary point. And we surely have a game on our hands here, Abduladi.
Indeed, Romario. This game is getting intense. These boys are in for a thriller. We are in for a thriller.
Restart again along the floor. And the clearance made. And a great touch find there by the Ananda College three quarters. As they bring play back into their opponent's half, Abduladi.
Mr. Mario, these
Mark here.
Anandians have really done their homework. They've been practicing this again and again. You can see the result of that hard work.
Straight.
Let's see how long that can last. Stolen there. Now the car can run out.
Go, back from. That's it.
As Mendes takes it quick.
Okay.
Now opportunity for St. Thomas's.
Spotting the defenders not back 10 meters in time did Mendes, and chanced his arm with that quick tap, and with that has gotten the ball a bit closer for his half-back partner Mayanka Dias to go for the 3 points. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of a kick he has on him. On a dry day, we all know that he will no doubt be able to pierce the posts, but in these horrendous conditions, what does Mayanka Dias have up his sleeve?
Then it's trouble with the big one. Now it's Mayanka Dias' turn. Dias gets a good connection, and that's true. St. Thomas is back in the lead. Mayanka Dias says, if you can do, I can do better. Alumix penalty in favor of St. Thomas College. 10 points to 8. What a game we have in our hands, Romario.
Certainly, he planted his non-kicking foot well, and that helped him get a good purchase as he slotted it through. The Amana back, the Alumix penalty rather, beg your pardon. And now it's yet again
Back ball.
the lead for St. Thomas's.
No.
These muddy conditions are making these boys miss tackles. And here's Pereira, the big man.
Right. Stay.
Dias once again. It's the second time. He's hit it into the man. And now Ananda with the ball.
Stay back. Right, roll away.
Cannot take time to clear off your lines.
No, roll away.
Especially being so close to defense.
First roll away.
Tackler not rolling away in that instance. And here's a quick tap taken. And now Ananda under the sticks. And that's a try. Amana then try for Ananda College. Quickly taken. Caught the defense snapping. What a try. And they are pumped up. Ananda College. Here's that quick tap.
Straight through goes the big man. By the looks of it, it's the center, Nethula Vijayavardhana, who took that quick tap, and there was pretty much no stopping him from there on. So conversion 2 is successful as Ananda College reclaim the lead. Unfortunately, it's extremely difficult to spot the numbers as well on the back of the jerseys. But this was that quick tap taken by, in fact, it's number 13, Januga Piris. Caught everyone off guard, and he was basically had clean through and he was clean through that defensive line, and Dinesh Chamudita made no mistake with that with the extras as well from right out in front. 15 points to 10, and what a game it's proven to be, even though we are playing in horrendous muddy conditions here at Rajagiriya.
Mario Januga has broken through 2 times and the 3rd time led into a try. He's been playing brilliantly. And that's a brilliant kick by Dinesh Chamudita. This boy has got a big boot on him and he's making big use of it. And now that's caused St. Thomas's to force in a line out.
Hey, Mark. Mark here.
Certainly so. He had proven last year as well that he has got a sublime boot on him. Now the Ananda College forwards, they are getting into the thick of the action. At the tail of that maul is Vimala Surya, the big number 8. The referee's call comes to use it and the ball emerges out. Now to the line they go. Here's the try scorer, beating a couple of defenders, gets the offload away, and here's the 3rd Amana Bank try for Ananda College. Senut is the beneficiary on that occasion. His 2nd try, in fact, for himself. Senut as Ananda College with their 3rd Amana Bank try, and well, they seem to be running away with it, Abdul Hadi.
Indeed, Romario. Here's a brilliant breakthrough once again by the 2nd centre. Januga created that try for Senut. Brilliant teamwork and brilliant supporting line as well. Will Chamudita at the extras here. St. Thomas is under enormous pressure now. How will they cope with it? And the extras are added. 22 points to 10. Ananda, they are enjoying this one.
They certainly are enjoying this game, and they are enjoying the conditions as well, even though it looks horrendous and muddy. Well, the 3 quarters they are making hay while, well, you can't say the sun shines, but they are making maximum use out of it. As Dinesh Chamudita also off the tee is been successful more often than not. Now the onus is back on the Thomians, and they know that they will have to play out of their skins if they are to get back. Mankadas beating a couple of defenders. Isolated. Unfortunately though,
Stay.
the defender does not get his hands on the ball and lift it. Hence the referee unable to award the penalty. Now the Thomian forwards taking it up is Vanika Surya.
Stay back, stay back.
St. Thomas, they need to play some catch-up rugby here. And now that's a brilliant break there by Vanika Surya again. Small dink there by Dias. Here's Chamudita through.
Offside.
Collected in front. And now a chance for St. Thomas's. What will they do here?
First knock on. Offside.
Indeed, opportunity for St. Thomas's, and well, at this moment 3 points will not be enough for them to catch up, so they opt for the touch line.
D-line එක බාන්න පොඩ.
Dinesh Chamudita did the right thing, beat the first man, but a good recovery tackle made by Sabri, and unfortunately for Dinesh Chamudita, it dislodged the ball and the defender in front of him played at it. Now the line out secured by St. Thomas's as they set up a rolling maul. The ball is at the tail of it. Reginald with it. Well, in fact, it's the skipper, Mikhail. And he goes over for the second Amana Bank try for the visitors as St. Thomas's hit back straight away. And now an opportunity to cut the lead further for the kicker but it won't be an easy one, Abdul Adi.
It is. It will be one of the very, very difficult angles here. This is turning out to be a back and forth game. You wonder how the scoreline would be at the end of the game. Now, Mayankada is with a big job to do. He's entrusted with it. What will Mayankada do here? Tries to cut down the deficit. Good connection with the ball. And he absolutely lasers it. What a kick there by Mayankada. Both these teams, they have been brilliant with the Mayankada. What a kick there. Excellent kick there by Mayankada. Cuts the deficit to 5 points. And now Ananda to restart proceedings again. St. Thomas's again. Now momentum shifts to St. Thomas's. Here's that brilliant kick there by Mayankada. Successful all day.
So we are back to a 5-point game here as we are on the brink of half time, and what a half it has been. Points galore, and well, it did not disappoint Abdul Adi.
Di Mario. Only thing that disappointed us are the kickoffs. Everything has been very sloppy. Excellently done there by Ananda again. Chatura does come off at the thick of action. The Ananda backs like to put their heads inside these trucks. And now some play for Ananda before the half-time mark. What will they do here?
By the looks of it, they are going for the touch line, and quite a good touch find there by Rehan, the fly half. But here's the replay. Restart was collected, and the big man was brought down. Bandara, that was. His supporting players did not arrive in time. Line out, not collected.
Accident!
After that, a bit of accidental offside by the looks of it.
Very unfortunate for St. Thomas's. Not on their side today. The ball. Accidental obstruction there.
Accident!
The replay of that. Well stolen there. But here's that. You have to communicate.
Wait, boy. My call, guys. Crush! Set! Steady, boss!
So Ananda College, 2 feet into the scrum.
Right. Oma Vijay.
Chatura.
Right, Tommy.
Quite a difficult task for the referee to find.
Right, only post to post only scrum, mega. Boys.
Hard ground for a scrum. But, well, they somehow managed to do so. Cavani scrum.
Steady, box steady, box steady.
Chatura feeds it in. Now Rehan to the line, taking it, dropping it short. Lovely move there, but well read by the St. Thomas's defenders. Unfortunately, their ruck had been formed, and he had to get his hands out there. Varna Surya marched back 10 meters as well for throwing the ball. Now a great opportunity to finish with points for the home team.
Right, mum start එකේදීම කිව්වා ඔයාගේ team එකේ responsibility එක ඔයාගේ කියලා. Right, ඒ වගේ දේවල් වලට
by St. Thomas's. They had that advantage. Their defense was pretty solid. That was really unnecessary.
Wait, please 10, please 10, 10, 10, please 10.
Now Ananda
10.
with a chance to increase the tally to make it an 8-point game. Chamu with the straight points at the post. Regulation kick for him.
Alumex's penalty pointed towards the post by the Ananda College skipper. Lovely move there by the Ananda College three quarters. Good tackle made as well.
Hey.
There he lost the contest, Varna Surya, and he should have taken his hands out of that. Now he gave Dinesh Chamuddin an opportunity and he makes no mistake. Alumix penalty goes right through as he takes his team into the break with 25 points on their back. St. Thomas's 17 will be chasing the game in the second half. But what a game of rugby we have had. Not the best to your eye, but well, we have had plenty of points here, Abduladi.
Indeed, Omar, it has been a very back and forth game. Ananda scores, then St. Thomas scores, Ananda scores, and St. Thomas scores. It has been quite the roller coaster here. We'll see what we have for the second half. And what a game have we had in the first half. And second half definitely is going to show us something worth watching.
Indeed, 25 points to 17 reads the half-time score. We will go in for a quick commercial break and be back with highlights of this first half and the second half action on the other side.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Park Avenue. long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Let's KFC.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට glow එකක්.
දවසම fresh වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence. Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්යාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා. ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi Pantamai.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා. ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
ලීසින් එක.
Welcome back to this live telecast here from the second half of this game. It's Ananda College hosting St. Thomas's here at the Ananda grounds in Rajagiri, and we have had quite a sublime half of rugby. Ananda scoring 25 points while St. Thomas's managing just 17, and it has been quite a side-to-side affair here. Both teams scoring, and it was Senut who scored the first try of the game for Ananda. Then Mendis replied in kind, and the Ananda College players, they did get going really well and put the visitors under immense pressure, Abduladi.
Indeed. Players, St. Thomas is under massive pressure. And here's the 3 points by Michael Dice. Did exactly what Dinesh Samudra did. And here, that quick play by Januga caught the St. Thomas's defense napping, and he goes right under the sticks. And Chamudita adds the extras. Quite a regulation kick for him as well. And Anand back-to-back tries, and here's Rihanna Tanaka breaks and gives it to Senut once again, who goes for his second Amana band try. And Chamudita once again adds the extras. Here's St. Thomas's. Their try. Off the corner, off the maul. Skipper Mikhail Karunaratne.
Indeed, I think Senut had quite a profitable evening here as the second half has been kicked off by St. Thomas's. They will no doubt be hoping to get to finish this half on a high because they have been unable to secure any victories in this second round, and they will be hoping to be able to do that in this game. But before anything, they have to survive this line out as Karavita was caught a bit napping there. The bouncing ball did not go his way, and once it did not have too much pace on it, he didn't really know what to do. He was caught in two minds, and the first Rexona line out in this second half.
Indeed, Romario. Ananda with early momentum in the game. Here's once again Rojo Karavita not knowing what to do. Yeah, I think he forgot where the line out was that instance.
Free kick going the way of St. Thomas's as the Ananda College player was deemed to be dummy, and now a scrum has been called. But well, after free kick, it's no more possible as Dash puts it deep. Dinet Chamudita. He returns in kind. Mendes from behind finds his support player, puts on some footwork, does Karavita, but he runs into a wall of Anand defense. However, the penalty goes the way of the visitors. Now Mendes taking the quick tap. This time though, luck does not go their way for Anand College, for St. Thomas's rather, beg your pardon, as they are caught holding on, says the referee Verang, and the first Alumex penalty in the second half goes the way of Anand College.
Very, very unfortunate for St. Thomas's. Archer took that quick tap expecting support, but he did not have any. Now that's a very, very bad touch there. Very unexpected. Could have put it close and could have got that momentum early in the game.
Bit of confusion here, but they opt quite a bit of confusion here.
Referee says it's a on try. So there's supposed to be a goal line dropout.
Dash now preparing for the 22-meter restart. Puts it deep, collected by the Anand College player Rehan, that was by the looks of it. Good counter coming in by St. Thomas's, but well dealt by the home team.
These wet conditions have been making these players miss tackles and slip off tackles. Here's Chatura feeding his forwards. Now the forwards trying to take things into their own hands, into their own matter. Now the forwards are gaining meters. Rehan using his forwards, and now Ananda inside the 22. Tries to show and go. Tries to be a bit cheeky, but St. Thomas guard dogs are up for the task. Ananda playing the patient game here. And now Ananda.
This boy has been excellent. And now Ananda. Is it held up? No. That's short, says the referee. Here's Chatura. Feeds it to the line. Skipper tries to go on his own. Advantage in favour of Ananda College. Not rolling away. And now the forwards moving inch by inch. St. Thomas's defense is up to the task. Or are they not? And that's the try. First Amanada try of the second half. And that goes in favour of Ananda College. This time it's into a... What a try. And brilliant vision by the scrum half. He knew when to use the line and when to use his forwards. And a brilliant skip pass as well. There by Januga, the second centre. And that's a try for Ananda. They increase their lead to 30 points.
Indeed, great passage of play there by Ananda College. And Indura, the beneficiary, adding the Amana Bank try, the first in this second half. And what an evening it has been so far for Ananda College.
Here's Deneth to increase their tally to 32. Chamudita had the connection, but not the distance. 30 points to 17 in favour of Ananda College. St. Thomas need to strike back, and they need to strike back really fast.
They certainly do. They have fallen back. As we have a look at that replay again of that try. Great work by the centre as well to spot the opportunity and lob that pass over. St. Thomas's have fallen back by 13 points, and they need to score 2 converted tries if they are to get back into that lead. As changes are being made, Nawaz has been substituted off for Vijay Singh.
Quite early with the substitutions there. Let's see what they can do, what they can bring into the game today. Ananda playing it wide. Ball into space. Now here's Karavita. Here's Karavita. And that definitely should be a penalty.
Knocked back, I think, there by the Ananda College player. Here you go, Karavita beats the first man, and then the hand comes out, knocking the ball backwards to his own goal line. That's why he survives. Does the Ananda College player. Line out to this time, wobbly, but cleaned up by Mendes. Now the big number 8 skipper Mikhail takes the ball up. St. Thomas's College building a bit of steam here, trying to breach that Ananda College defense, which has been holding up quite well, and now the penalty goes away of the home team. Some good defensive play there by the home team, as they spot the opportunity when to contest and make full use out of it. Abdul Hadi.
Yes, indeed. Ananda, they have been patient with the defense as well. Their communication has been excellent. That's why they know where to go, where to move. Now Chamudita puts the touch in. Rex on a line out in favour of Ananda College. Ananda once again in attacking territory. And St. Thomas's have to track back. They have to keep defending again. Here's a replay of that brilliant steal there by Attanayaka. Once again, a back coming into play. The fly half rather. Now Ananda using the forward pack. Still moving Ananda. And brought down almost in the 22-minute mark. Use it, says the referee. Ananda moving into the 22-minute mark.
No, not support body weight. Use it.
Chatura. Brilliant team play. Knockback.
Forward pass.
And that's deemed to be forward. Referee calls it late. A good spot by the assistant rather.
It's quite difficult as well to referee in these sort of conditions. Hands coming in, the ball just striking the opponent's hands, may go forward. It's very difficult to make the judgment. Mendes getting a bit of treatment. There's that replay. I think that's what they deemed to have gone forward. By the looks of it,
Right, vote out.
Mendes is being substituted off.
Forward pass. Okay.
Pieratna
Boys,
comes into the field of play to deputize at number
right,
9.
second in, boys, second in.
To be a big job for Pieratna today.
Bind. Set. Steady.
Mikhail Karnatha breaks. Well defended there by Ananda. And now St. Thomas is moving forward.
Stay back.
They look to attack from their goal line. Dias does not have the option in kicking out on the full. And that's forced knock on there. Very unexpected there by Ananda. Senut in that instance.
Mark.
Now St. Thomas is with a chance to start attacking.
Great call there by the referee. The ball clearly goes forward on that occasion.
Crouch.
And unfortunately for the Ananda College defender, a tough collection. Now Pieratna gives it out to Dias as he puts boot to ball again. This time though straight into the hands of Dinesh Chamudida. Searching for that 50-22, and by the looks of it, he has nailed it. Great piece of play there by Dinesh Chamudida. Spotted that there was no one at home for St. Thomas's, and he couldn't have gotten that kick any better. Precise kick there by Dinesh Chamudida. And what a lovely bit of play there by the Ananda College skipper.
Mario, you have to ask what was Mayank Dias doing at that instance. Where on earth did he kick?
Rex on a line out, unfortunately not thrown in straight there by
Scrum. No straight.
Lomet. As an opportunity goes begging. The contest came, and I think that's that weighed in the referee's mind when he made that decision.
My call, boys, my call. Crouch. Bind.
Pieratna
Set.
to feed in the scrum.
Steady.
By the looks of it, it's going to be a center crash. And yes, the big man is taken play outside 22. Karavita in that instance.
Good hands there by the Tomians, but now This time around they lose it forward, and it's quite unfortunate there. They did all the hard work and created the angle, but I think just one too many pick and goes there in that red zone.
Tomorrow, that's why you have to play in your opposition's half. You cannot risk to play in your own half, and that's what happens when you play in your own half. Now Kawan is from in favor of Ananda College.
Both teams head to head in that win count. Now Ananda College dropping it short. Dinesh Chamudita beating a couple of would-be defenders, taking the ball into the 22. Now Ananda with a bit of pace on their attack, trying to kill this game, but unfortunately on that occasion Aliagoda was the first man arriving, and he did really well to go in for that penalty. Holding on, says the referee.
That was brilliant work by the Thomians. Ananda, however, very unlucky in that instance. Put in there by Mayanka Dias, and now here's Indura. Forced into touch there, using that mud and water as the advantage, and gets the touch. Line out in favor of St. Thomas College.
Did everything well on the first occasion, but unfortunately for the Ananda College attackers rather, was unable to stay in the field of play. Line out, wobbly old line out, secured by the Thomians. Now to their big forwards they go. Ruck formed, says the referee. Peratna goes digging in. Dias looking for the deep kick, and this time around he finds it. Finds grass and not man. Dinesh Chamudita puts it deep. Knocked back, says the referee. Mayanka Dias gives it out to his fullback Karavita. Peratna, not the best of passers, but does well. Now Mikhail taking it up into contact. Takes about 3 defenders with him and wins the penalty. The referee says that the Ananda defenders did not roll away fast enough.
Mario, I think Pieratna has still not settled into the game. He's finding it difficult with the wet ball conditions. And once again that touch is inside, and this is second time consecutively for St. Thomas's. This cannot be happening for them.
Tough call there by the Anand College, if you're an Anand College fan rather, but play goes on as Mendes, well in fact Dias finds grass, but this time around a bit of a high tackle coming in. Penalty only, says the referee, but the ball carrier was leathered on that occasion there, smashed and flattened to the floor.
Number 14.
Thankfully not too much damage done. Sabri
Number 14.
gets a bit of a talking by the referee.
Thank you.
I think there was a mitigation factor there. Player was down, so that's why penalty only. Now Ananda to once again put ball in St. Thomas's half. Not much scoring in the second half. Just the Thomians coming into the 22-meter mark of the Anandians and losing the ball has been the story of the second half for Mario.
Yes, I think Ananda College have done really well to defend, but also St. Thomas's have not helped themselves by the mistakes that they have done, not finding touch on a couple of occasions, and that has not helped their cause because they are still trailing by 13 points. But unfortunately, it's Ananda College with possession. Now the Ananda forwards getting into the thick of the action. Brought to the floor. Now to the line they go. Nothing really on. Dinesh Chamudida puts a booming kick. Left behind by Karavita and Abduladi. I'm sure you would know that's never an easy kick to collect.
Indeed, Mario, it's one of the hardest kicks, especially with the mud on the ball. Karavita not having the best of days. Probably a day for him to forget. And here's that brilliant kick there by Chamudita. Spiral kick, as we call it. Karavita
goes straight through his grasp. Scrum has been awarded. The Kawani scrum has been awarded in favor of Ananda College.
15 minutes to go, Romario.
Yes, 13 points to get for St. Thomas's. Knocked forward and it has been cleaned up by Mikhail. St. Thomas's, they have to score and they have to do it really quickly. They have to in fact be the next team to score if they want to get into this game. Das gets the kick away in hurried fashion, but the referee says offside as he says that everyone near the ruck was offside. The referee also confirms that there is about 15 minutes left. Yet another wobbly old touch finder, but this time St. Thomas's able to find touch.
St. Thomas's need to get everything right now. They have to get every single thing right. From the scrum to the line out to the ruck to the kicks, they have to get every single thing right. St. Thomas in order to get that lead. Here's Imran. Aman Imran.
Finds his target in that direction on a line out. Comes at the tail of it to secure the position. Mikhail is caught, but he does well to wriggle his way forward. It was quite interesting to see how that Ananda College defender came there. But well, now Das goes cross field. Let bounce as both players contest for the ball, and it's the Tomian Sabri who wins possession. Now here's a golden opportunity for St. Thomas's College. Using their forwards, taking it up is Bandara. Now Imran trying to breach the defences of Anand, but they are somehow managing to hold on the home side. St. Thomas's, Pieratna drops it short. Good defense coming in, but ball has been secured. Das throws it to the wingers. Here goes Varna Surya, but by the looks of it there has been quite a head clash, and this does not look too good, Abdullah.
Hope it's nothing serious for these players. Heavy clash.
Head clash there. It was Varna Surya and Senut by the looks of it. Extremely difficult to spot those numbers on the Ananda College players' backs. But good work there by the referee, stopping the game straight away, not taking any chances.
Mario, by the looks of it, Bulat Singhal has also come into play for Karavita.
ආනන්ද සෙල්ලම් කරේ right දෙන්නම ටැකල් එක නැමුණා right mitigation so direct hit yellow blue card
Well. Blue card coming in for the Tomian, and he will have to be substituted
blue
out.
card. Number 6
As well, in fact, it's number 6, Tevan Sirivardhana, the guilty party who made that tackle.
head to head direct right puta tackle එක mitigation you know just yellow card so head to head
And the yellow card follows the blue card, as Ananda have been reduced to 14 men now.
Varnasurya will not be happy with that blue card, as well as the Thomians. They won't be happy with that blue card as well. But player safety always comes first.
Certainly, player safety paramount, as the referee, rightly so, does not think twice and goes according to what the doctor says. So now here's a golden opportunity for the visitors. Imran preparing to throw in, hits his target at the front. Rolling maul has been set up, and will this be a try? Yes, it will. Amana Bank try number 1 in the second half for St. Thomas's, and their big forwards get into the thick of the action. Good work there by the forwards as they secure the ball well, and did not have time for the skipper to join because the maul had gone by then. Not too sure who scored that, but St. Thomas's did extremely well to score that try. So now, if this kick is successful, it's a 6-point game. Manka dies from a bit of a friendly angle to the left footer.
Magadias has been quite good with the tee. How can he do this time? I mean, it's all important. And he nails that. Brilliant kick there by Magadias. 24 points to 30. St. Thomas narrow down the lead.
Gold conversion coming in, and by the looks of it, it was Vijay Singh who scored the try in that number 24 jumper. Was the acting scrum half and did extremely well to secure possession, and Mankadias added that gold conversion, and boy oh boy, it doesn't get any better than that off the tee. Abduladi, now a 6-point game. About 12 minutes left. Restart, let bounce, and unfortunately for St. Thomas's, they do not secure it. Sabri on that occasion leaves it behind and literally bounces and goes through his hands behind him into touch.
Very unlucky for Sabri and very unlucky for St. Thomas's. Rex on a line out in favor of Ananda College. And that's a beautiful collection and beautiful throw. And now Ananda marching forward. An advantage in favor of Ananda as well. Referee goes to his pocket, and that's a yellow card.
yellow card
Yellow card for Arya Vansa. How will this cost for St. Thomas's, and how will Ananda take advantage of this?
Well, they will no doubt be looking to get another try here. St. Thomas's, they will be well aware of what Anand will bring towards this Rexona line out.
Mark again. Hey, number
St.
three, number
Thomas's.
three. Number three.
They are setting up in a way that by the looks of it, they are not looking to jump. Yes,
Maul.
the ball has been defended
Once.
and it has been stopped once. Now it has been brought down legally as St. Thomas's do extremely well on that occasion.
Maul ball.
Bring the ball down legally and not let the ball emerge out.
Scrum, scrum,
The scrum goes away of the visitors, Abdulhadi.
scrum.
Brilliant work there by St. Thomas's. Romario, like you said, they were waiting for this. Indeed, that was their. They expected that, but it came quite a bit late. Now St. Thomas's, they have 10 minutes to do what they have to. Ananda also have 10 minutes to hold what they have.
Indeed,
Second
6-point
in.
advantage for the home
Crush.
team as Piyaratna
Bang.
prepares to
Set.
feed into
Steady,
the
boss,
scrum.
steady.
Kawani scrum secured. Now Zaidan Akbar
Rock.
takes it up into contact. To the line they go. But, that was the flank Bandara. Referee's arm comes out and why
Advantage
not?
over.
Advantage over, says the referee. Dinesh Chamudita beats the first man. Here's Dinesh Chamudita bouncing off the second. Does really well to keep position secure. Now Ananda College back again with momentum.
Roll away, no. No, blue, no. First
The
roll away.
referee clearly said roll away.
Number 17, first roll away. Number 17.
Imran was called to roll out from there.
Mark here.
Not
Hey.
once, twice, but 3 times.
පුදා ටැකල් කරාට පස්සේ ෆස්ට් එක අයින් වෙන්න ඕනි ඉස්සරට. Right, 3 points.
By the looks of it, Ananda have pointed to the post. This boy, Dinesh Chamudita, is capable of putting that lead, but it's quite a bit of a difficult angle.
But I think it should be.
ඒක තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලා advantage එකක් ගියේ.
It's not an impossible kick for Dinesh Chamudita. Also, if he nails this, it will be a 9-point game, and I think that'll no doubt put Ananda at a bit of ease. Halumex penalty, unfortunately, goes in front of the post, slides across there by Ananda, the skipper. So they have about 6 to 7 minutes to defend their line.
Behind the ball, blue, behind the ball.
St. Thomas's, on the other hand, will be looking to kick this deep. .22-meter restart, put in deep. Dinesh Chamudita, dummies, makes a break. Here's Dinesh Chamudita with an opportunity to send through his teammate. Unfortunately, cuts back inside and he was caught. Senut, was it? Here goes the winger now, taking the quick pick and go. Induvara. Anand College back with momentum on their side.
St. Thomas's, they cannot be making these silly errors. They really cannot be making these silly errors.
Rock form.
Ananda back to where they missed, and now they have opportunity right in front of the try line.
Will they be second time lucky? No, in fact, this time around, Dinesh Chamudita hops for touch.
Dinesh Chamudita has been brilliant so far. So many breaks. And he's been great off the tee as well. And now Ananda to throw in the Rexona line out, and they do that well. Ananda moving sideways, and now well held by St. Thomas's. Release, says the referee. Ananda. And now Ananda. Just short from the try line, inches away. And that's the Amana Bank try for Ananda College. By the looks of it, Semal Vimalasuriya who gets that try that has been coming for Ananda. Here's a replay of that.
And with that, I think they break the backs of the St. Thomas College players. The lead now 11 points. And with this kick, he makes it 13 points. About 4 minutes or so left on the clock. 3 in fact, says Dinet Chamadita to his teammates.
And to us as well.
Indeed. As now St. Thomas's, well, their challenge just got that much more difficult, and by the looks of it, impossible, given that they have only 3 minutes to score about 12 points. Dice puts in yet another wobbly old restart.
Ananda be very comfortable with the ball in their hand. And that's a brilliant kick once again by Chamudita. This boy's boot is special. Excellent kick there.
Certainly is there. Knew that he could not go out on the full, so he bounced it immaculately inside the field of play. What a kick that was.
Indeed, Romario, what a kick that was.
37 points to 24, in fact, the scoreline.
And that's very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous there, and very, very unnecessary. Hope that it's nothing serious for this player.
Right. Wah, dangkalan dia aku tahu min.
Things only going from bad to worse for St. Thomas's.
Landing head.
By the looks of it, supposed to be a red card, isn't it, Mario?
Indeed, Chatura on the receiving end.
Not the best of sight to see.
Bullet single, is it?
Only if we could have a replay of that one more time.
Captain. Spear tackle, player landing head, red card. Yellow card, sir.
Albert receives his marching orders in that number 22 jumper. And things only going from bad to worse for St. Thomas's here. Nothing really going their way. As now they are permanently reduced to 14 men. And at this point in time, they will be playing with 13 because they have a player in the bin as well.
Less than 2 or so minutes remaining. Or less than a minute remaining. Ananda will look to go to touch.
1 minute, says the referee. And the touch finder has been overcooked there.
Captain, last move. Boys, last move.
Last move, says the referee.
Wala kami nyo ado. Right, 8 out. 5. Gosh! Burn! Set. Steady, both steady. Stop.
Romario, with time coming to an end, we have to decide on our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. And I think we've had so many contenders for this. What do you think, Romario? Who do you think deserves it the most?
Indeed, I think Dinesh Chamudita has had a great game as usual. The skipper putting his hand up. So was the winger Senut. Scored a couple of tries as well, but I think my vote goes to Januga Piris for setting up that try in that first half, and he has been quite immense. Scored one of his own and made quite a few breaks in that first half as well. So Januga Piris is the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match.
Indeed, Romario, he laid that foundation for Ananda, and he created so many tries off him in the first half. And then on, his team got the finishing that they want to. Ananda well and truly have run away with the game.
They certainly have.
Stay back.
St. Thomas's toothless and not having answers, not only to the rugby that they are playing, but to how they need to play on this sort of soggy conditions here at the Rajagiriya grounds. Trying to finish off with a try are the Thomians, but the Ananda defense still managing to hold firm. Forwards continue to keep the ball with them. This time it's Pereira. Now to the blind side they go. Unfortunately loses it forward does the Thomian player, and that would be full time. Ananda College have defeated St. Thomas's here at Rajagiriya. Ananda College have defeated St. Thomas's and piled more pressure on them. The season is only going from bad to worse for St. Thomas's, as yet another game ends in defeat, and their plate competition, well, it has not really gotten off Abdulhadi.
Ananda have been quite brilliant, and now their confidence would be boosting up the sky. Now they'll be eyeing for that plate champions, and they definitely should. And they've been playing brilliant rugby despite these weather conditions, despite these sloppy and sloggy conditions. Ananda and also St. Thomas's, they've been brilliant with the ball, but unfortunately Ananda have been the better team today.
Certainly have. They did have a good first half, and well, they rounded off in the second half. 37 points to 24.
for Ananda College as they get their second win in this plate competition, and they continue to march on. St. Thomas's, well, they have quite a bit of homework to work on, as they will no doubt go back to the drawing board and will look to bounce back next week. Here are a few highlights from that second half, Abdul Hadi.
Here's Ananda registering that first try of the second half. Getting that lead for Ananda. Uluvara. And then that blue card and the yellow card, which costed Ananda a try, and the only try for St. Thomas of the half, courtesy of, and that's at this kick, brilliant by Mayank Kadais, who's also been excellent off the tee. And here is Ananda's move. They were quite patient with the ball. And that yellow card. And here Semal Vimalasuriya touching down, and then it's Chamudita adding the extras. Easy does it, Chamudita. And here is that very, very unfortunate red card. Albert, for instance. And that's that for today. And here are the key stats for the game. Ananda College 37 and St. Thomas's College 24. Ananda 5 tries and 3 conversions and 2 penalties, where the Thomians registered 3 tries with 3 conversions and 1 penalty. And Swiss take perfect player of the match, Januga Piris, who well deserved it.
Certainly did Januga. He was massive for the home team from that centre position. And well, the rugby action only gets better, as we have 3 more matches set to happen tomorrow. Wesley College taking on Zaira, Prince of Wales playing host to Kingswood, Science taking on DS to round off week 3 of this second round in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Well, Abdul Hadi, we have had quite an exciting game of rugby, and Ananda College come out as winners as they go marching forward. St. Thomas's, on the other hand, they will no doubt have to go back to the drawing board and bounce back. And until we meet you tomorrow, I'm Romario De Silva signing off alongside Abdul Hadi and our technical and production crew. Thank you and goodbye.
to withstand every season. Modern designs, elegant finishes, made to match your style. Alumex handrails.
දීවනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබට
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Let's KFC! Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby?
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamai.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes, too fresh.
Love rugby?
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamai.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Higher inverter air conditioner. Be chilled in any heat moment.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh. Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
AI
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Higher inverter refrigerators. What a spectacular catch.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.